just want to show y'all something. Just real quick. Just want to show y'all something. This is what I'll be dealing with. Freaking sunshine faces hurt real bad. So I'm gonna show y'all something. What weight class I'm doing? I will do this. Picking.
So they stare. Expectations. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Both want a knockout, you can tell. How about that time counter shot? Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
It's so hot, it's so heat. There's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on you.
Believe what we are seeing. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
A big whiff with the right hook. Footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
You're fighting a swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a...
And there's the bell to start the round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Both men step back for just a moment. Gets nothing but air on that left uppercut. fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Do you believe this? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. That hook just can't find the target. You'd like to see more jabs. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Straight right just misses. If someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Perfect counter lane. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they...
And there's the bell to start the round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won that hands down.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Just missing with the uppercut. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're such a fast fighter. A fighter that can go 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration. That's when it gets hard.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. And that hook misses. How about that time counter shot? Trying to land that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when it catches you.
They threw the hook, it didn't land. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still can go either way. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Hook misses. Jab not finding its target. Nice job for him to block that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
They ring the bell, and here we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you won that hands down.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punches with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Good counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Stamina is off the charts. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Gotta ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. For them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him down just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Both men step back for just a moment. Failing to score with that right hook. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Can't score with that jab. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. That hook will be a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Get on top of him. Keep him.
Okay. Now look at him. Look across at him there.
Don't let him get back into this fight. Come on.
They ring the bell, and here we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them behind.
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard.
Bam is hurt. It appears he's out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you, Bam goes down.
I don't know how to block the body. I don't know how to block the body. I don't know how to block the body. This is wild.
For this guy. He's back up, but the corner has to take some responsibility and maybe stop
Please
this
don't
one.
keep on tagging me until my body pretty much. I don't know how to block it.
Your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter. Got to look at his corner, look at his instructions, they're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, move, get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Men showing exceptional chins. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. A pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.
This is the last thing we need.
So, what I was pretty much showing y'all guys pretty much in this game, it does so crazy. It does have problems tracking. That's 100%. We already established that. It has problem tracking. Like, that's a known thing that this game has. It has that problem. Another problem I say this game has a really crazy problem with doing like stuttering punches, where the punches are basically you throw a strike, and if you tap it multiple times, your strike your boxer that you use pretty much will stutter. Like he'll basically won't even hit, he'll just stutter. He'll what's the name? So I don't understand that. They do that a lot. Which I'm gonna try to run that back with that one dude pretty much. Um, man, he's taking it back. Okay. It back. Yeah, I'm gonna run that back. Steel City. Steel City Bugs. Choose all that shit, right? It's the best. What's the name? It's all I can do in this game. I can play a career mode, but the career mode is not as fun as it is pretty much, man. Um, try this again. Excuse me. But yeah, that's pretty much a known thing that's going
This
on with this
rivalry has
game.
been
That it
brewing for a
has a
long
main
time, and it
problem,
spills over.
pretty much.
And
And
here we see.
after listen to a couple of the YouTubers said that they had the same movement style, just like how UFC. Why they didn't keep that, I do not know. It's like, yo, the movement felt so comfortable. I mean, if they kept the movement where they basically like got the analog and all this stuff, like you pretty much have to use this to sidestep and stuff like that. And I feel like more likely they need to go back to wherever they had before in the movement, back to that formula of that movement pretty much. I don't know if they can basically do that and reverse the movement. I mean, go back to the drawing board with that. They need to,
This bout,
because it feels don't feel
so
natural
much hype
basically using
surrounding
the
this.
left what's the name if you using that to punch and all that stuff.
We're hoping for an
So
all-action
like
slugfest.
you got man, my push crazy.
Needs
It's
to put some
crazy.
combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better.
Get that jab up. Time to come in, just keep on jabbing.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of pre-match drama. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? Biting at the bit to get it on in this historic venue.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
Not a lot of defense here at all. Both men step back for just a moment. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
You are fighting a swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate what you've got, and be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving the man a chance to shut down.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
So you do this and you stutter. Like that shit looks so freaking weird. I don't know if that's supposed to be a fake. I don't know what's the name. They did get rid of fakes because you can do fakes and stuff.
Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
That's always
My
going to be
motto
power
is,
strike.
if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
I sent him to a hook.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Top. Got one.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think you. Got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Dodging, but he's slowing.
No defense for that hook.
Hook straight at him. We need something with that, bro. This boxing game can't beat that boxing game for
When are we
real.
going to see a jab from these two?
It can beat that boxing game. It's just missing out.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now.
Got you that job.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
He should have walked into that. He leaned on one side. He should have walked into that.
Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Breathe. Come on. Suck it up. Suck it up. Breathe. How many rounds do we spar at the gym? How much work have you put in it? Listen, you're not tired. You think you're tired, but you're not tired. You've done so much. You're not tired at all. You get your second wind back out there. Just go out there and just box him. Don't be stupid. Don't be trying to bomb him out and tiring yourself out even. How much work have you put in the gym? All your training, all your sacrifices, you get your breath back, and then we'll go again the round after that. Don't worry about it. Get your second wind back out there. Just go out there now and just box him. Don't be stupid.
So if you throw hooks, it burns you out. But if you throw like regular jabs or 1-2 pretty much, or straight, or normal straight down the pipe pretty much, it makes you lean. I'm starting to realize that it makes the straight lean on one side straight. It's like wherever your fighter has this movement where he leans, he rocks side to left. I mean, he moves side to he moves. Like he freaking rocks left and right, and I guess because you rock left and right, like what's the name? Like I can pretty much stand still. You see how you basically swaying left and right, pretty much. You pretty much got a time. You pretty much got a time your movement of how you throwing it straight, because your straight can go off because your fighter is swaying left and right. So you pretty much gotta time it so you can basically get him with it pretty much, because this movement is trying to be realistic, but at the same time it's like they can't. Hopefully they get this balance. They'll balance it out right. That's all I'm hoping for pretty much. It'll look like something pretty much.
And everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep
I'm
doing
swaying.
what you've just been doing, because
If I'm swaying and I basically throw a jab and I miss, is because I'm basically like missing my rhythm of my damn boxer. My boxer's throwing a jab, and I'm basically trying to find his rhythm. But that's why I'm hitting him every
Not a lot
time.
of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here.
Oh.
The courage on display here is incredible. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill,
Foul.
tap for tap. Just like the match
The
made in
computer
heaven.
has a tracker. Like they automatically have a tracker on your body, so they know where to hit you, or the right time to hit you pretty much. So that's why you get hit.
Nice lead hook.
They know when to move out the way and everything, dodge strikes and all that stuff. But out of everything, I basically
You'd like to
realized
see
that
more
okay,
jabs.
like the straight to do like how UFC do. And when I'm basically like I'm breaking this game down, that's why I keep on pausing. Is I'm seeing things that I feel like if UFC, I mean, if certain things that make sense for this game to have, like if they going straight to your body and you can catch them off rhythm, you can catch them and you can catch them with a perfect time with a perfect straight. It should stop them from basically going to the body type shit. Like or uppercut should basically stop you. How you do an uppercut on UFC and you can stop, you can slow down your opponent for basically going for a takedown like that, pretty much. I think it should do the same effect. It should stop that person for whatever strike that he's trying to do and balance it out pretty much. They need to balance it out to perfect.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Both men step back for just a moment. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Just relax and breathe. Take the minute, breathe. Come on, suck it up, breathe. Tired, but you're not tired. You've done so much work at camp.
He got cut on his eye, but it's not saying nothing about no damn cut. Very much. He got cut on his like his side of his like right here or something like that. It's not saying he got cut.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Stuttering.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Sometimes we want to get you there. They want you to stand there, toe-to-toe with them, and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
What's taking my body again? I'm not about to break, bro. You can't, like.
This fighter, ooh, bam, is rocked.
He's terrible.
Bam goes down.
I don't know how to rock my damn body, bro. I don't. I really don't know how to rock my damn body. I thought if you go like this or you go low, pretty much you ain't blocking your sides. I think you gotta do like this. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. I'll block my body in freaking UFC, but I'm not block my body in this shit. That's why you keep on going for your body. If people knows
Here's
you
the
got
bell to start the round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Straight right, just gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
So close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight, we fight. You either give it a fight because that's where they're comfortable. Oh.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Needs to put some combination. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be...
They ring the bell, and here we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's sort of being death by 1,000 paper cuts. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
How did he absorb that hook? Edwards stumbling around. Charlie Edwards is down. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
I need...
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you. They can G you, they've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
The right hook can't miss. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Edwards might go down here. Let's talk about Edwards in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8.
Just relax.
And there's the bell to start the round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very surprised.
That counter shot lands. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
God.
Deciding to let it all hang, and bam, it's hurt.
I'm trying my best.
And down goes the
I
man.
can't block my body for the
He
life
caught
of
him with
me.
that body shot.
This system they have on this goddamn game, God forbid, I
Lights
can't block
out
my body
right
for the love of me, bro. I can't do it. I cannot block my living body. It will not, like, I'm thinking if you lean on one side, that should block your body, but that's dead, bro.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, man. I'm gonna try to jump on some UFC and just feel like just tell y'all that that's how this game is. This game is kind of a little bit off. That Peter will abuse you with the body shots because they strikes for this thing, but I feel like more likely they get this game needs to basically have a balance with the hit the swinging left to right pretty much because it throws your striking off. That's the reason why you're missing your strikes. It's because your fighter that you're using is basically swinging left and right. And every fighter has their own sway how they basically move pretty much. That's what's going on. Like Muhammad Ali to Joe Frazier to anybody has a basically they swing left and right. So you pretty much have to basically time it right to get their movement right, pretty much. I think that's one of my reasons why you basically probably missing half your damn strikes is because they swing left and right. Because I catch on to that pretty much. And when I throw a strike, then my fighter is basically missing. And you pretty much got to time it perfect. But if you got some boxers, if you got a boxer, I feel like more likely these boxers that basically are trained, they are known to be accurate as fuck. Like there's no question about it. These damn fighters know how to be accurate. Like that's crazy to have boxers in a game. It's basically they are trained and they're accurate as fuck, and you got them missing. That's crazy. That's just crazy. That beyond me. You got them missing up close and personal. And that if they miss in real life, you would never know because every time they hit somebody, they accurate to it.
They ring the bell, and here we go.
Now, look how Ali moves. Look how Ali moves.
Like
Just look how he moves. You know.
Good straight right hand. Ooh, that was a nasty right uppercut. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. He threw the hook, didn't land.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Counterpuncher, you want to bait him in. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ali and hoping for an all-action slugfest. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until you're sensing the comeback.
That uppercut doesn't land. gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fist. These two were made for each other. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong. Can't find a home in that jab.
Very close match. It shows that.
They need to fix that shit. They need to fix that shit. I don't want to see my man do a stutter and basically, I don't know what the hell that is, bro. Alright, I'm getting off this and past UFC. Again, this basic is broken too, but it has their problems here and there. I'll see y'all in UFC.